Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. And now we will be setting our character stats. I will briefly go through what each of special is. It says it on screen, but some of you might not be able to read depending on video quality. Strength, it affects basically your melee damage, your close quarter damage in general, and how much you can carry, as well as your ability to use heavier weaponry and aim them. Perception affects explosives, lockpicks, energy weapons, and your ability to pick up enemies from further distances. Endurance is usually determined by your health and resistance to damage. Charisma affects your speech and barter skills, so how well you interact with others, and your companion's damage output, as well as their damage threshold, which determines how little damage you take. Intelligence affects how many skill points you get, as well as science, repair, and medicine. I use it max so that I can upgrade all my skills faster. Agility affects your regeneration of your VATS ability, which, if any of you are familiar with Fallout games, makes fighting much easier. Luck determines random mishaps, enemy weapon jams, things like that. I don't use it. I don't need luck. I have skill. So we will be doing that setup, 6556-1071. And with that, we'll move on.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Bighorner is a type of cattle, for anyone who cares, in case that's really bothering you.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Feed.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Silencer.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Inspiration.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
These will determine what stats they think you should have maxed or upgraded. You get to switch afterwards. We'll disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here.
And now we get the standard, what's the flashcard look like?
Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Something very inappropriate.
Last one.
It's a Fallout game, you can't not have a mushroom cloud reference.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Science, no. Medicine, no. Melee weapon, no. Okay, we want barter, because you want that kind of early game. Speech. Hair, I think, will be good. Yeah, that should be fine.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
But what if I do? This is where you can pick up to 2 traits to change your character somewhat. They left this out of 3, but it was a vital part of the first 2 games. Wild Wasteland just makes random things happen that shouldn't logically happen. You get to find Indiana Jones with this perk. I don't know, I find that to be fun. The rest of them are all trade-offs. We find a set of glasses pretty quickly in the game, so I will use them to boost my perception.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Good. So, I will only be covering the main quest on screen. I will be doing side quests off screen. I'll take your hat. Probably my hat,
Here,
actually.
these are yours.
From the opening cutscene.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smaug before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll try. This is hardcore mode. It was originally a mod added to Oblivion. And Bethesda said, hey, this looks good. Let's add it to our next game. And so they put it into Fallout. I don't like it. It's a great way for people who... Yes, there's a clock in the background. It's a great way for people who want to enhance their skills to just test themselves. I don't like it, though. So I will not be playing with it. Now we're going to look through the different menus, just so that anyone who's interested, this is the weapons one. You can pause your video and look at it if you want. I will be leaving Mojave Music Radio on. Hang on. Okay, volume is maxed. This is apparel. It's... You can pause when you want and read it if you like. Yay for hats. And here's the ammo description. Pause if you want it again. So yeah. With that, I will be pausing here. This is the end of part 2 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm Plasma Void. Remember to have fun up there, and I'll see you next time.